What's good about it? Chat, we are here. This may be my last reaction video until whenever. Don't worry, chat. I will be explaining what will be happening tomorrow. Tomorrow is Friday. You guys are seeing this today. Today, right? Today is Thursday. Tomorrow is Friday, right? So, I will be telling you guys what I will be doing tomorrow and for the rest of the week, because this week is going to be a very, very grindful week. And I do not mean by, reaction. I mean by gaming. So, I will be telling you guys what I will be doing at the end of this video. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. We gonna get straight into it, and then I'm gonna tell you guys what I will be doing from now on. So yeah, it's gonna be a whole 360 of like changes that I will be doing to this channel, and plus for content wise. So yeah, we have here today VW changed everything. Will it pay off? New Tayron review from Kawa. It was filmed 3 days ago, but I'm just now reacting to it because I've been busy. So without further ado, like, comment, subscribe, and let's do it.
This looks like the new Volkswagen Tiguan, and it's slightly longer, so I'm guessing this is the new Tiguan Allspace.
No, Matt, it's called the Tayron.
The Tayron? But it's the Allspace.
No, it's the Tayron now.
Well, they just changed the name.
Yep.
They changed the name. Why?
Reasons.
Reasons, okay. This is the new Volkswagen Tayron. The Tayron is a more practical version of the Tiguan, just like the old Tiguan Allspace, which means it's Volkswagen's version of the Skoda Kodiaq, and it's a competitor to the Peugeot 5008 and Nissan X-Trail. But is it any good? Well, I'm going to use my 20 years of experience as a motoring journalist as I review it for the very first time. Let's kick off with how much it costs. Now, I reckon this car is going to start from over £40,000. Such is the situation with new car prices, and that does mean that it falls into the luxury car bracket for car tax. Anyway, am I right?
Yep, £40,130.
So just over that limit. That's so annoying. But the good thing is that you can currently save over £3,000 on a new Tayron if you buy one through CarWow. And later on in this video, I'm going to reveal a more powerful, more luxurious second-hand SUV that you could have for the same money as this Volkswagen. If you're thinking about buying a new car, just check out CarWow. You can check all the latest prices. You can do that by clicking on the pop-out banner up there or scan the QR code on screen there. There's a link in the description as well. Or just if you need my help deciding which car to buy and you want to check out all the latest offers, just Google "Help Me CarWow" and then my team will help you choose the right car and get it for a fair price. Now, I imagine this is not going to be base spec. Volkswagen sent us these cars to review. They don't send them out in the very bottom spec. So this car's going to be a bit more expensive than that, and I'm guessing it's going to be mid to high trim, so about 44 grand?
£43,000.
Okay, right, I was a little bit pessimistic. Now let's have a look at it. Does it seem like a £43,000 vehicle? So the front is very much like the Tiguan, surprise. I think the lights are slightly different and maybe a bit of trim down here. Which trim is this? It's one of the sporty trims, I imagine, because it's got some like satin effect down here.
R-Line.
R-Line, yeah, that's Volkswagen's sporty trim. There's lots of plastic going on. I do quite like the light bar that VW has. It illuminates at night. It looks quite cool. Moving around the side, I've got to say, this purple colour is pretty nice. This will be an optional extra, probably going to cost between £600 and £1,000. What's the answer, Nick? Nick is looking at the spec sheet. I'm trying to do this cold to give you my first verdict on this car. We've got some big alloy wheels, 20 inches. Now, having big alloy wheels on a car can really affect the comfort as you drive over bumps. We'll see if they've harmed this car when I drive it a bit later on. Down the side, we've got the R badging there. It's quite long, isn't it? But then you need this big rear door to give you access to those back seats here. So the body actually sticks out quite a bit further than a normal Tiguan. Although this is not a Tiguan, is it? It's a Tayron. Towards the back, once again, you can see like this kind of trim here, the honeycomb, trying to make it look sporty as it's the R-Line model. And it's quite interesting. They say ETSI makes you think that it's like electric powered or like a plug-in hybrid. It's not, though. I'm guessing you can get a plug-in hybrid version like you can with a Tiguan. Is that right?
The paint's £810.
Okay. What about the plug-in hybrid?
Yes, you can.
I'll go into more detail on the engines a little later on. But overall, it's an okay looking car. It's a long, family friendly SUV. Here's some cars though that I do think are a bit better looking. But at least the Tayron's design is less divisive than a Hyundai Santa Fe. But what about this car's interior?
turning our school project into an AR experience.
Not trying to get no copyright. No copyright, chat. No copyright. Y'all know me. I don't do no edits. No edits. And stay tuned for what I will be saying at the end of the video. So, I got something nice for y'all. So, it's gonna be a very, very nice change.
So to me this looks very familiar because I've reviewed the new Tiguan, and the dash design, I think it's identical. It's the thing that dominates it is this big screen. I'm just going to turn the ignition on so you can see that some of the functions and stuff. Can you get a smaller version of the screen? This must be like top spec screen.
So that's just over 10 inches as standard, but the one you have is 15.
I was going to say that's much bigger than 10 inches. Thank you very much. Anyway, look, it's a little bit laggy in it. I do find Volkswagen's infotainment system a little bit on the poor side. Now, if you want to go in the different menus, there you can do that. And I've noticed we've got background lighting, and I can see this on the dash here. I wonder, is the lighting behind that? Does that illuminate? Is it too light where I am to see it? Can I see any? I can see the new lighting under here. Ah, yeah, look, it changes the colour of that. I quite like that. When you don't have it on, I imagine that could flicker a little bit when you're driving along. You see the reflections in that, look. Hi. The interior quality, though, feels pretty nice. I imagine this is R-Line. The blue trim is going to be R-Line, and so is the suede Alcantara feeling material on the door. There's soft material on the armrest as well, which is good, and this is soft and squidgy as well. Does this feel solid? Yes. All feels pretty nice. It only gets a bit scratchy lower down here on the dash, and I imagine the door bins are quite scratchy as well. Yeah, but that's not a problem. Volkswagen's seating position is usually very good. Plenty of adjustment they give you, and it's easy to recline the backrest. Sometimes with cars, the controller to move the backrest can be too close to the side of the door like that, and you end up scuffing your fingers, but here it's fine. Steering wheel feels nice as well. It's got the R logo on it, so this is the sporty steering wheel that you get with the R line. And I love the fact that Volkswagen has gone back to buttons on the steering wheel. I've got a Golf R at the moment, and it's got like these kind of touch sensitive buttons, and you accidentally activate them when you're driving along, which is really annoying. I just wish they'd go back to normal buttons for the climate control and stuff like that, because here, like, you have to do it through this touch screen, or you have to get into the actual menu itself, hit climate, and it's just too many button presses and stuff, and that's a real faff when you're driving along. Speaking of which, the driving mode button is pretty hard to get to. Like, you have to press up there. I remember from the Tiguan, you've got this feature here which toggles, so that's your volume for your stereo as well as that there, and this on here, quite a few options. Anyway, it toggles between the volume, or if you press it you can go into the driving mode. I literally don't know why you have to have it for volume. Maybe there could have been a different thing you could have it toggle to besides the volume, because you've got volume there. Anyway, rant over. That actually might not be over if Volkswagen have cheaped out on their switches. No, they haven't. That is nicely damped. And I do like the gear selector here on the steering column. It's just much easier than having it down there, and it frees up this space as well for your toggle button that doesn't need to toggle. Anyway, as with the Tiguan, you get a digital driver's display with quite a bit of information that you can toggle through like that, and different views you can use. My favourite is that one. Just want to check one last thing. The quality feel, yeah, that's nicely dabbed, and that's lined with rubber so your sunglasses don't get scratched, and the vanity mirror is fine as well. Oh, the seats. So in this car, because the R-Line, you've got like sporty bucket seats, which is bizarre on a car such as this. Though look, we do have Isofix on the front passenger seat, so I think they're more for show because they are still very practical. If you're wondering what the other trims look like inside, here they are. But how many of these sporty upgrades extend to the rear seats? So it appears that the R-lininess extends here into the back, which is quite nice, isn't it? So as a passenger having to sit behind these sporty seats, that's not so good. I prefer normal seats. It's the integrated headrest, just a little bit bulky there. Does the other models have just like normal seat backs, or are they like this kind of like integrated headrest just the same?
I'm just checking now.
Okay, mixed buffering. I'm going to say that they're different.
Normal seats with separate headrests on entry level.
Hey! Anyway, one thing I did notice straight away is that the quality doesn't extend all the way back here, so listen to that. What on earth? I mean, that sounds like it's some kind of prototype plastic, or they printed it with a 3D printer. That's look at that! Ugh! Really, Volkswagen? Let's just see if the windows go all the way down in the back. I bet they do, because you've got this extra bit of glass there, so there'll be enough space in the door. Yes, they do, and obviously this has got some kind of like some visors, which I imagine are part of a pack. Well, I'm not going to criticise. Knee room is brilliant. Headroom is brilliant. These seats are very comfy, and let's just see. Yes, you can slide them forwards. In fact, I can slide them quite a way forward and still get plenty of space, and you can slide your feet underneath the seat in front, and we can onto the angle of the seat backs as well. Let's have a look. Have we got some through loading? Volkswagen likes through loading, but wait a minute, we've got some seats behind us, so maybe you won't have them. Can I fold down this seat individually? Yes! So yes, you have got through loading, though I think this seat moves with this seat when I do this. Yeah. So some of the cars will have individual seats. Overall, the Tayron is pretty roomy in the middle row, although there's quite a large lump in the floor, which is to allow space underneath for the prop shaft in four-wheel drive modes. This makes it slightly thicker to slide across into the middle seat, especially if you forget to fold the centre seat belt away. However, at least it's a doddle to fit a large baby seat, and it turns out those sunblights are standard, which is great if you plan to carry young kids. But what about carrying 3 big adults in the back instead? Lewis, if you wouldn't mind getting in, and you, Nick, if you want to come in the other side. Let's try it with all of us in.
Everything is really getting more expensive.
YouTube ads, bro, they've been, bro, like, bro, I don't know which is worse, Twitch or YouTube, bro. And I'm not gonna lie, before I filmed this video, bro, I'm over watching somebody on a Twitch, bro. I got like 20 ads in the span of like 15 minutes. That shit crazy as hell, bro. It's crazy. That shit getting out of hand.
It's not great, but it's not terrible, is it?
Shoulder room's a bit tight, but headroom's okay.
Headroom's okay for me as well in the middle, and foot space is okay, and there's plenty of knee room for us all. What do you think, Lewis?
Yeah, I think it's okay.
It's okay, is the verdict. Plug-in hybrid versions of the Tayron come with 5 seats, but the standard petrol and diesel versions get 7 seats. So let's see how easy it is for me to squeeze into the 3rd row. Okay, so the lever is on the top. This should slide. Yes, it does. The gap through there is pretty decent. I'm gonna have to push this headrest up. So Nick, would you mind coming around here, because at the moment it's feeling absolutely fine. Headroom is just about doable. You might want to slide that back a bit. Can you get yourself comfy in there?
No, I can't get my leg in.
I want you to get it so that your knees aren't touching the seat in front of you. Right, it's fairly tight back here. But for children, it'll just be okay. One of the big issues is this seat is quite close to the floor, so can you see how it's almost like I'm in some stress position here, isn't it? Oh, not the best, but not the worst. If you need something that has more space in the back, you should check out the Hyundai Santa Fe. Interestingly, even though it's got 7 seats, that car has 18 cup holders scattered throughout its cabin. And that got me wondering how many cubby spaces I could find in this Volkswagen Tayron. I'm going to guess that there's about 33 different cubby spaces here. Now, cup holder counts as 1, so if there's 2 cup holders like that, there's 2. How many do you think there's going to be, Nick?
27.
27. Lewis?
29.
You played it so close to me.
I'm gonna say 27.
Yeah. Okay, let's start off then with these cup holders, which seem to be a sort of like removable thing. Look at that. So we've got a removable thing there, but oh, that's annoying. You can't fit that in there. It's a bit rubbish. Only a smaller bottle. Actually, that doesn't hold that tight. So that's 2, but it's a bit poo. Here's a 3rd cubby there. I'm not going to count this as a separate cubby. It's just a divider. 4. There's a cubby. Then underneath there, there's your wireless charging pads. Oh look, they've got little air vents to cool your mobile phone. 5, 6, and you've got a USB-C there. Glove box. I thought you lined with felt to stop things rattling about, but no, it's just an okay size. Can I put that bottle in? Yes. And this bottle. Not quite, yes. And finally, big door, but it's really big and lined with felt, so things don't rattle in there. Oh, must miss that. So here we have a pocket on the seat backs and another one lower down. We also have, oh there it is, 2 cup holders there. Then we've got a big door bin back here, look. And there's the door bin on the other side, plus the pockets in that seat back. Here in the very back row, there is a place for a mobile phone back there. And another one there, plus behind it, there's a little strap there, which gives me an extra cubby. Now we'll count the ones in the boot a little later on. None of these come as part of an options pack, which is good, but there are plenty of other optional extras available, including the winter pack with heated front and rear seats, the family pack with a 230 volt socket in the boot, the driver assistance pack with lane keeping assist, surround view cameras and auto dimming door mirrors, and finally the comfort pack, which includes keyless entry, parking sensors and hands-free tailgate opening. Go on, let's give it a go, see how easy it is. Attempt 1. Attempt 2.
Alright, bro, no copyright.
Okay, look. Big capacity with all seats in place. That looks like about 210 litres or something. Higher. 300 litres. Wait, it's because you've got this under here. Oh, look as well. The low cover fits under there. That's good because you've got that under there. It's going to be like 350 litres or something then.
345.
Let's fold down the rearmost seats. Oh, God, I hate it when you have to do this. There we go. Right, that space looks very large. It's going to be like 700 litres. Really? It's like 750?
Keep going.
It's not 800, is it?
Even more than that.
What? Is that with the middle row slid forward though? See, that's going to give you a lot more litres. So, what is the maximum in 5-seat mode?
850 litres.
It's loads, isn't it? Right, let's fold down this middle row, which thankfully you can do from here, look, with these levers. Oink. Oink. There we go. There we go, good, that's much better. So, this is absolutely massive. It's going to be like 1,500 litres.
1,900.
Wow, I'm just underestimating this so much. It's a very big practical car, isn't it? And look at this massive space here. So no load lip, so you can slide things in and out easily. And there's a bit of a gap here, but it's not too bad. And there's a bit of a gap here, but once again, it's not too bad. Could live in this.
Before we move on, I almost forgot about the boot cubbies. There's one on the right, one under the floor, and another on the left.
So that's 25 in total, which means that Nick got it closest.
Yay! Now I could shut the boot for good and forget about the hands-free tailgate. But it wasn't the only annoying thing I'd noticed on this Volkswagen Tayron.
The orange peel on this paint finish is absolutely dreadful. It's among the worst I've seen on any car. It's almost like it's got a rash.
But on the bright side, this Tayron comes with a decent selection of engines, including a 150 horsepower 2-litre diesel, which is a rare thing these days. There's also a 1.5 litre petrol with the same power but less torque. And you can get the petrol engine with a choice of 2 plug-in hybrid systems. They both have over 200 horsepower and deliver about 70 miles of electric-only range. All these cars are front-wheel drive, but if you want all-wheel drive, you'll need the bigger 2-litre petrol engine with either 204 or 265 horsepower. Oh, and every Tayron comes with an automatic gearbox as standard. But there is something about this car's engines which is a little bit strange.
So there's these weird extenders there for the bonnet catches, and the engine is really low down. I mean, the reason you need these is because actually this car's platform is shared with the Golf, and that's a much lower car, and essentially all this body panel to make it an SUV is just like added on. It's a bit like when people wear those sumo wrestler costumes, got like a normal body inside and then this padding on the outside. That's SUVs for you. But what's really odd is that unlike almost every single other car, there is no engine cover with sound deadening in. I don't know why they've done that. Is that to save money? Start it up, let's have a listen. It's probably going to make it a bit noisy.
Are you like the millions of Americans who have recently opened up their...
Alrighty.
Okay, cut it off. Right, if you want to find out what I think is the best version of the new VW Tayron, the engine and the trim level, I've actually configured my perfect car on CarWow. If you want to see what it is and the saving through CarWow, click on the pop-out banner up there or scan the QR code now to find out exactly what it is.
This car is the 150 horsepower 1.5 litre petrol, which should do 0 to 60 miles an hour in 9.4 seconds. However, before I launch it, there was something I wanted to test first.
I'm going to try something. I'm going to go into car, ESC system off, put the gearbox into S mode, left foot on the brake, floor the throttle. No way, we've got launch control. Oh, this kind of car seems mad. Wow. 9 seconds to 60.
Not bad.
To be fair, back in the 80s that was decent for a hot hatch. I don't know why this has launch control though, it seems a bit unnecessary.
But braking is far more important in a modern family car than outrunning an old Golf GTI. So how quickly can this big 7-seater stop from 60 miles an hour?
Oof, that felt pretty decent. Bang on the money, 35 metres. That's like the average for every car, so totally acceptable.
Let's face it, cars like this are going to be used on the school run, so I decided to test it in town, where I immediately ran into a problem.
Well, that's interesting right away. I'm in a 20 zone, the car thinks I'm in a 30 zone. Can't rely on that then, can I? Could get banned. Anyway, this is quite a long car, obviously you can carry 7 people in it. Let's see how manoeuvrable it is. Turning circle is 12.1 metres, can I get around here? Now I'm going to have to whip it into reverse to get the cameras up. Wish there was a direct shortcut, but I couldn't find one. Maybe I'm wrong. But let's see what it's like around here. Am I going to have enough room? Is 12.1 meters a little bit too long? No. I must say, look at the definition of that camera. It's all a little bit kind of pixelated. It's not great, is it? That was easy enough. The steering is not the lightest, but it's not heavy either. It's absolutely fine. The brakes and everything really nice. The gearbox is reasonably smooth when pulling away. It's quiet in here. Let me just check something. Oh look, we've got the special like laminated glass for improved quietness. Door mirrors are big, so visibility is good at the side, decent view forward, decent back window, extra little glass at the very back for when you're filtering out at a junction, looking over your shoulder. That's all good. I'm liking it. As for the suspension, well, it's pretty good. So you do notice some bumps, but then this car is on 20-inch alloy wheels. If you want to make it feel even better, you should definitely go for the adaptive dampers. On low spec cars, they're actually an option for £1,000, but it's money well spent because it just makes the car feel about £10,000 more expensive in the way it goes down the road. More expensive versions with bigger engines get that feature as standard. Shame Volkswagen doesn't just fit as standard to every single model, because honestly it does transform the car. Oh look, we've got the right speed now, I've got a beep. Let's see how easy it is to turn off the assistance systems. To be fair though, I haven't noticed them to be too intrusive, but let's see if we can turn them off quickly. So assist button, oh it's not easy to press when you're moving. No, hit the wrong button. Oh, it's the trouble with doing everything through a touch screen. Off, 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 off. I wonder how many people actually crash turning off their systems while they're driving. We're coming to a faster bit of road now. 40 miles an hour, going to fill the throttle, see how this 1.5 litre engine copes. 1, 2, 3, go. Slight delay on the kick down. And it goes okay. Bit noisy, a bit So that did okay with just me in the car, but if you had it fully loaded, that ain't going to be enough grunt for you. I really recommend getting a 2 litre version of this car, preferably the diesel really. Diesels in cars such as this, they just do with their grunt. Can't really fault the economy too much though. Look, it's over 40 mpg, which isn't bad for a big car, is it? And when you're just cruising along at speed, this car feels pretty stable. It's comfortable, seats are nice. That acoustic glass is keeping some of the wind noise out. Good mile munch of this. Okay, let's see how this car handles then. Here comes the corner. Well, that's pretty good. I chucked it into that corner and it just dealt with it. A little bit of tyre squeal, but it was planted, it felt secure, I had confidence in the car, and that's the main thing. And it responded exactly in the way I expected it to. That's what you want. And I'm going to put it in sports mode. It's going to be horrible on driving. Right, so that's going to sharpen the throttle response and the gear changes. Let's try the gear shift. So if you want to go manual mode, slight delay on the upshift. Just don't bother with that, just go in automatic. I mean, who are we kidding? What is the point? Gotta say though, this handles really quite well. Leans a little bit, but not badly. For a big 7-seater, I'm quite impressed with how this drives.
No copyright,
VW
baby.
Tayron. Should you avoid it, consider it, shortlist it, or just...
Me, if I have like a family, I wouldn't, prefer like a VW. Like I will prefer like, a Toyota, an Audi, probably like a BMW, but a Volkswagen, nah.
Go right ahead and buy it.
I'm gonna say shortlist.
Well, I think you should shortlist the Tayron. Yeah. It's a spacious, comfy, family-friendly SUV. However, for the same money as this very test car I've got here, you could have this Audi Q7 from 2023 with 26,000 miles on the clock through CarWow. That's right, we sell used cars too.
See? So, chat. So, you guys probably been waiting for the news that I will be telling y'all. So, as you guys may know, yesterday's video, if you guys didn't watch it, I said that I was gonna, pre-order 2K26. It drops tomorrow, right? And look at the timer on my phone. Hold on. I'll show y'all. The countdown is in 20 hours, 56 minutes, and 46 seconds. So, the game drops tomorrow at 12 p.m. tomorrow, right? Because, I pre-ordered the game. And y'all know me. I will be on that game all weekend long. Multiple gameplays are going to be dropped. My career build video is going to be dropped as soon as 12 p.m. hits. So stay tuned for that. I will be doing my league gameplays. And I will be doing, my career gameplays. I'm planning on doing my career gameplays first, and then to see if I can win the championship. It's gonna be all 82 games. It's gonna be probably like 4-minute quarters, and yeah. So I'm a pick my team that I want to be on and stuff like that. So stay tuned for that, because 2K dropping tomorrow and the game is trending right now. So I'm on trending games. Last night I deleted Forza Horizon 5. I had fun playing it, but the viewership side on YouTube, it was not there, so I had to get rid of it. And what's next? The Fortnite gameplays is still gonna be back a little bit, but not as much as a 2K26. So stay tuned. So stay tuned for that. The car wash drag races for every Saturday, I'm gonna have to change that to probably during the week now. So yeah. So I'm gonna see what this 2K 2K content creation route takes me, and I hope that it brings a good chunk of people onto my side of the channel. So yeah, I will be playing 2K26 early tomorrow, and videos will be popping left and right almost every hour. So yeah, expect probably like 3 to 2 videos tomorrow. Like I'm like, bro, I am in full 2K grind mode, content creation grind mode, bro. So yeah, without further ado, like, comment, subscribe. If you guys haven't pre-ordered 2K26 already, if you are a content creator and you are running out of content, bro, pre-order that shit, bro. And do not pre-order the most expensive one. The most expensive one, it was for $134. I bought mine for $99.99. So that was the second expensive one, and then the standard edition, it doesn't drop until next week Friday. And y'all know me, I'm running out of content, so I'm not waiting. So expect videos tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and then for whatever drag race that will be dropped for Saturday, I'm gonna schedule that for Tuesday. So yeah. So I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from, and yeah, I hope you guys enjoy my 2K journey. I'm gonna have fun, and we are not gonna crash out. So yeah, I love y'all so much. Have a great rest of y'all day. I'm gonna give it back y'all time. I'm about to do this thumbnail, and yeah. So expect hella 2K videos for the entire week. Since I can't play early until tomorrow, so right now it's the creators, and because 2K, they gave them early access, but for the pre-orders, it's for tomorrow, and I pre-ordered for tomorrow. So I will be on that bit tomorrow at 12 p.m. I'm gonna do whatever I gotta do tomorrow morning before 12 hits, because once that shit hits, it's gonna be on. It's on. So without further ado, so I hope you guys understand where I'm coming from. I'm gonna need you guys' support all the way for the rest of the year. My birthday is coming up soon, and yeah, I love you guys so much, and I see you guys tomorrow on 2K26. Without further ado, peace.